Good morning from Blairsville, Georgia, mile 31 of the Appalachian Trail. This morning it is beautiful out. Mary is on a long distance run. She's doing a rock to Springer, so Rock Gap, North Carolina, mile 107-ish to mile 0. And so this is what we have going on today. Tuesday, July 15th of 2025. We have 68 degrees and it is definitely a clear day out. I got a video of it, man, so I'll post that too. Super beautiful. It is 89 degrees. Day. We're going to hit a high of 89 degrees, mostly sunny in the morning, then increasing clouds with some scattered thunderstorms later in the day. 40% chance of rain. At night, we're looking at 67 degrees Fahrenheit. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. Early, partly cloudy. Winds are light and variable. So Blood Mountain today, which is our highest point in Georgia for on the Appalachian Trail. Daytime, 80 degrees, drops to 75 degrees in the afternoon. A chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Mostly sunny, 5 mile per hour winds, 50% chance of rain. Nighttime, 67 degrees Fahrenheit, chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy, 5 mile per hour winds, 50% chance of rain. Water is good for the most part. Fill up at Hawk Mountain Shelter. Slaughter Creek before Blood Mountain has had water, but tried to top off before then. Hog Pen is dry. Burning Town Gap to Yellow Creek, North Carolina is drier than Georgia. And when you first enter North Carolina. Okay, and so Hog Pen Gap is dry. Make sure that you camel up when you can. So it is getting dry down here in Georgia. Snakes are out. Practice caution. Cow Rock has a copperhead nest under the boulders. So when you walk down onto Cow Rock, man, there's a boulder right there in the middle of the lookout, man. There is a snake nest under there. It is a copperhead nest. And from what I understand, there's also a timber rattler up there. All right, so Great Smoky Mountain closures for bear and warnings. All shelters are open. Closed campsites 90, 23, 59, and 96 are closed. We have warnings at Charlie's Bunions. Campsite warnings at 21, 86, 13, 15, 64, and 65. Hang your bags, guy. Practice LNT is so important right now. All right, so today we're doing a segment on how to stay safe hiking in bear country. 1, make noise. Let bears know you are there by talking, whistling, or using your bear bells. 2, hike in groups if possible. More noise and noticeable. Try not to startle a bear, though. 3, store food properly. Bear-resistant canisters or hang high in tree away from campsite. Practice LNT. Leave no trace. Be aware of your surroundings. Look for bear activity like scat, digging of a log, trail journals. So when you get to a shelter, check the check out the trail journal, the shelter journal. See what people are saying, man. Watch for bear activity like Mary was saying here, or what the fourth rule is. Make sure that you watch your surroundings, meaning like on the trees and stuff, you'll see where bear like scratch their back and claw, and you'll see all the bark like ripped off the bottom of the trees, man, like the height of a bear. And so you'll see bear scat, man. You'll see torn up logs, man. And don't mistake it for hog digs either, man. Hog are just as dangerous, if not more dangerous than a bear. So be careful of both, man. All right, and so carry bear spray, especially areas with high bear density. And if you can, if you have a piece, man, don't go walking around with it on your chest or on your side and showing it off at gaps and stuff or shelters, man. Hide that stuff. Put it in your bag, man. Pull it out when you need it. That way you have it. If you do want to carry one, you'll have it when you need it. So, but don't be scaring people with that stuff, man. People have their opinions out here, man, and people are very opinionated. So, I may get backlash for this, but whatever, man. I never went into the woods as a kid without a gun. I don't know why people do that, man, but I think that what I see, man, a lot of is people think that there's like this big bubble around this trail, man, that keeps all the chaos and like uh, the big bear away and stuff, man, and that's not true. We're just as susceptible or as open to people coming in that are dangerous and bears and hogmen. Where it happens, so don't think it's not happening over here. And as the trail grows in popularity, more crazy shit happens. All right, that doesn't mean be scared. I don't want to scare anyone. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just telling people, man, don't think there's this bubble, like this safety bubble over people, like this, like it's stopping the madness from getting into the trail. All right. 6, stay calm if you encounter a bear. Try to look bigger by raising your arms, throw rocks, and yell. 7, don't run. It can trigger predatory instincts, so don't back off slowly. Don't be turning around and running the other way. Mary and I have encountered numerous bears out here, man. So every time, man, or most of the times, besides this one bear up by the Smokies, man, they usually run. But don't count on that. You know what I mean, dude? But don't run off either, man. Don't turn your back on a bear or any predatory animal. All right, 8, back away slowly. If the bear is not aggressive, keeping an eye on it. 9, report sightings to trail officials or management. Be extra cautious encountering a mother with cubs. Leave the area keeping an eye on the mother. Do not try to approach the cubs. If a bear, a mother gets split up with the cubs, man, which Mary and I have been in that situation, man, try to walk as far away from it as possible and let them reunite, or you're going to have a pissed off mama. All right. And this is for black bear country down here on the East Coast, not over on the West Coast. West Coast is a whole different animal. You got grizzlies over there, and it's just different, man. So we're not going to count. We're not going to do not apply these steps out west. I mean, some of it, yes, but want to be more careful out there and definitely carry a piece out there. All right, I wanted to read about this. A hiker falls 100 feet from North Carolina waterfall in Saluda, North Carolina. A hiker has died. Investigators said she fell about 75 to 100 feet from a waterfall in North Carolina. Polk County Communications received a 911 call about someone falling from Big Bradley Falls, which has happened already this year, but this was a late 20-year-old woman that fell, man. And it's actually closed, too. Unfortunate, man. You got to follow these rules, man. There's a reason for it. And if you're not going to follow the rules, make sure that you follow the rules of hiking and mountaineering and climbing stuff, man, because anyone can get hurt. We're not invincible. You fall 75 feet, man, you're not going to respawn, man. You're going to probably die. Or you're going to hurt yourself pretty good. That's a big fall, man. But yeah, she definitely, they found her deceased. Wow, let's check this out. We got a missing hiker found dead in Socoa National Park. 36-year-old hiker from Visalia was found dead in the rugged terrain below Sawtooth Peak in Socoa National Park on Sunday, July 13th, after being reported missing the night before, according to a statement from the National Park Service. The hiker, identified as Drew Hall, was described by park officials as fit and active, but had become separated from his group earlier in the day on Saturday. He had planned to reconnect with them later, but failed to return within the expected time frame, prompting family members to report him missing to the park authorities that evening. Search and rescue operations began early Sunday morning. Hall's body was located around 3 p.m. by friends and family members who were searching the area on foot, officials said. This has been a challenging year for our search and rescue team, said Chief Ranger David Fox in the news release. Our hearts go out to the family and friends of the hiker. We encourage everyone to take extra precautions and remain vigilant when enjoying the beauty of these national parks. Safety must always come first, guys. The National Park Service noted that this marks the 5th fatality within the Sequoia Kings Canyon National Parks this year. So far in 2025, emergency personnel have responded to 60 search and rescue incidents, including 5 over the past weekend alone. The incident remains under investigation. All information was provided by Sequoia and Kings Canyon National Parks. I mean, everyone's heard it. Mary and I are doing this for a reason. Over and over again, I see like Gear Junkie and all these gear places, influencers, and everyone just spouting off the 10 best hikes. I look at the 10 best hikes. They're up in like the Whites or up in Maine in the most remote part of Maine, man, and they're just, telling anyone to go up there and do like these 16-mile days. Come on, man. This is what's getting people hurt. And so that's why I keep talking about this stuff, because I want people to hear me, man. I want people to hear Mary and I and what we have to say about this, because it is getting worse. And I do believe it's because of exactly what I complain about. The gear junkie telling people, anyone, just to walk up there. And not only that, they do these Facebook, this is where I read it on like Facebook, their little commercials and stuff, man. And then you see like 150 shares, and then you see all these people talking about it. And it's like, the people are getting hurt because of this stuff. And somehow people need to, somehow this needs to stop. And the only way to stop it is to speak up. And hopefully our voice is carried further. This is what we're seeing, man, out here. People are getting hurt all the time. People are coming out here unprepared. People are, I've been seeing it for years, man. They'll try to bite off more than they can handle, man, because they just see all these people talking about doing like 20-mile days and hiking up into, wherever, man, and they don't actually know how to do it. They have no experience, and they're going out there and trying it, man, because they want to reach this beautiful point, man, or see these beautiful views, man, and really they shouldn't even be over there, man. They should be starting somewhere and practicing and getting some experience under their belt so they can move on to more to harder stuff, man. And so that takes more experience. And I'm sick and tired, actually, of reading like, oh, these people were prepared and they were this and that. And it's like they were prepared with their gear. They were not prepared with experience. So they probably didn't even know how to use their gear. Half these places that talk about it, man, all get gear from somewhere. And they're all, like, I get on one of these Gear Junkie pages, man. I click on it, man, and it's just straight up commercials. And the gear that they're talking about, man, is just, people don't use that gear. It's heavy. It's because they're getting a kickback from it. And it's terrible to watch, man. It really makes me angry to read that stuff, man, and know that other people are reading it and using that information to learn from, and then they apply it to their hike, and it just doesn't work. And it's like, it's really scary. And, over and over again, no matter where I read, man, whether it's in Phoenix or, Arizona, New Mexico, Washington State, California, Virginia, Maine, New Hampshire, Georgia, North Carolina, there's always people that are inexperienced that are getting hurt, man. And what I'm reading is the law, man, like SARS and all these rescue teams and the sheriffs, man, that have to go out there and save these people or retrieve their bodies, man. They're talking about the increase in people getting hurt and dying out here, man, and them having to go in and rescue people, man. People need to stop thinking that they can just press a button and Jimmy's going to come flying in and get you out of there, man. That's not fair. If you go into the woods, man, you should go in there with experience and knowing what you can do, man, and knowing your limitations and not pushing past it. When it's time to quit, it's time to quit. Go back. That's all there is to it. No one's gonna, I think a lot of people push on because they want to get that picture so they can show their friends or whatever, man, or post it on Facebook or whatever they're gonna do, Instagram, wherever they post it. They want to push further because they don't want to let their group down or the people that are liking their stuff, man. Man, who cares? That's not what this is about. It should be about you and how you feel out here, man. It's not about the other person's feelings and what you want to do for them or what you want to look like in front of them. That's what's getting people hurt, man. I mean, there's multiple things why people are getting hurt, but that is one of them right there, man. And so, over and over again, man, I see the same thing being repeated. And so it's unfortunate that it's happening. I'm not going to go on about it, man, but it's like the blind leading the blind, man. And I've seen it with new companies out here, new businesses, man. They talk too much and don't know enough, and they're just spreading shit. And Mary and I didn't talk about stuff until years later, until we actually understood how this all works. And we didn't tell people, like, you know, what we didn't know. And so, I mean, it's super hard to watch, man, and, you know, see people do this stuff and then, I don't know, man. I think it's irresponsible. So, those are my opinions only. Anyways, we're going to end it here, man. Mary will be back around 10:30. I want to get up to the Gap, man, because there's some great sales at Mountain Crossings, man, and I want to get some video done, but it has been so hot here, man, and not only that, our shuttles are spread out, man, and they don't really allow us to get that time to go up there and video and then just, you know, do our thing, man. So, you know, it takes a little bit of time to get this stuff done, but I'm gonna get up there and get some video because I really think that people should take advantage of what they have, what they're offering up there at Mountain Crossings right now. If you want to gear up with the best gear, this is the time to do it, man. So you're ready for next year's, if you're gonna try to through or whatever it is, man. You'll be ready, man, because you'll have some nice gear, man. Excuse me. Anyways, I'm going to sip some more tea. Jordan's getting up here soon, heading up to the Gap. He works up at the Gap during this time of year, so. And then I'm going to wait for Mary to get home, sip a little bit of tea, eat some food, and chill back, man. So, yeah, if anyone needs anything at all, give us a jingle. We're here. One love, my friends. Peace. Thank you.